It was interesting, but when I made my film in college, I was like writing to all these film festivals and trying to get in and spend a year doing that. And with the popularity of Red vs. Blue, it's been kind of a flip where we've been able to go to film festivals and we get asked to come and talk about Machinima in general. We had no idea when we started all this that, you know, we'd be kind of like at the forefront of a whole genre of filmmaking. You know, we made the movies for ourselves, really, and I made them for me and my friends, and that's really been a cool part about being able to distribute Red vs. Blue on our own, is that we made something that we thought we would like, and we did it to show our friends, and by showing it to our friends, we put it on the internet, and then we completely lost control of it, and it just went everywhere.
Burns and his team wanted to distribute Red vs. Blue to anyone who wanted to see it. Anyone, that is, except for Microsoft and Bungie, the publishers of Halo.
Hey, dude, the G blew up.
No kidding. Thanks for the update.
Burns didn't have permission from them to use their game.
I remember we were sitting there one day and we were watching the hit counter, and we saw a Microsoft address go by who had watched the video. We thought, oh, that's weird. Then we saw like 5 addresses go by from Microsoft. I thought, well, that's weird. Then we saw like 30.
I remember when we started shooting the link around going, you've got to watch this. And then the question came up from kind of legal eagles, oh, you know, is this authorized use? Should we get some participation if there's any money involved?
Pretty quickly after that, we got a call from Bungie, and it was one of their lead producers for Halo and Halo 2, and he said, we really like what you guys are doing. And that's where we realized that it was kind of taking off.
We get, I'd say, between 800,000 to 1 million video downloads a week.
We thought we were like geniuses. We thought we created a whole new genre of filmmaking, and then we got invited to a Machinima Film Festival and found out very quickly that this is something that's been going on for a long time, and we're not so smart.
Initially, we worked in a spare bedroom in Bernie's house, and it was a small room, about as big as this room right here, maybe even a little smaller.
And I don't know if it's just because we all like to hang out with each other that we just kept it up. I mean, the whole first season, well into the second season of Red vs. Blue, we all had other jobs, and it was like, this was something we made on Wednesday and Thursday and sometimes Friday nights from 6 p.m. until 4 a.m., you know, like a time when I definitely could have been doing a lot of other stuff, but we still just came and did it anyway.
And at some point, Red vs. Blue became successful enough where I quit the day job and devoted full-time, you know, to Red vs. Blue. Bernie eventually did as well. Suddenly, we went from being in Bernie's spare bedroom, you know, for 5 or 6 hours, 3 or 4 nights a week, to being at Bernie's house 24 hours a day. So it became apparent quickly that the space was very small, and also we needed to have our own separate space. Just the environment of being around 5 guys that are all fairly creative, working in a very small space for anywhere between 8 and 15 hours a day. A lot of ideas get bounced around.
Somehow or some way we have to be creative with how we get everybody to die at the end of everybody's battles. Basically, we have Matt and I do a lot of the writing. And the ability to make the movies of what I write, that's why Machinima is appealing to me, is it's so efficient that as a writer can actually take people I know and produce these things. And then we have Gus and Jeff and Jason. They help a lot with the animation. Guys, make your totem pole right here on the mark. We learned that we can totem pole these guys on top of each other to get any kind of high angle shot that we want. And then everybody on the site that's in the staff does a voice.
I won't step on your neck or use any of your dislocated body parts to beat your friends.
I think Bernie basically, he kind of knew who was going to play each character. And so he had the characters in mind, and I think as we went on, he tailored them more to people.
I work in the animation industry, and I was working with Matt Hullum, who plays Sarge, and he showed me the first couple episodes, and I thought it was great, but I said, you guys need a really tough girl in this show.
Sure.
So he bounced the idea off of Bernie.
We need to tough anything. We need tough guys in the show.
Right.
So.
And
so you had a bunch of guys whining about why they're there.
Exactly. So they needed a balancing person. So Tex was born, and I've been Tex ever since.
Now you've got the Strangerhood going on with EA.
Yeah. Well, they were fans of Red vs. Blue. We talked to them first at E3. Basically, whenever we play a new video game, and we're all gamers, the first thing we do is sit down and try to figure out if we can use it for Machinima or not. It's the most boring thing to watch us do. We actually got up to go play Halo 2 2 weeks before it launched, and it was a big clampdown on it where nobody could get their hands on an advanced copy or anything like that. And we got a chance to play it, and what do? We sit in this room, and we're just seeing how close we can stand to each other, and how fast we can turn.
How does the head move when I look up and down? Not like, hey, should I hop in a warthog and go kill some enemies?
Yeah, the poor Bungie guys, they came by, they were like looking in the window of the office, and they saw what we were doing, they shook their heads. You know, they spent 3 years making this game, and here we are just like, you know, seeing who can look the farthest point in the distance. And
so that really does, it really does change the way you look and play video games, right?
Yeah.
Being a Machinima producer.
When I was a kid, he tried to get me all the time. But as I got older, I got too quick for him. Eventually, I earned his respect. And now, he blocks for me.
That's Dallas Clark catching the ball.
You know this is going to be good.
Look at him
Whoa,
run.
spin move.
That guy fell down for no reason. He's confusing everybody.
He's got crazy legs. What's that?
B-town
Big
move.
pass.
Look at that catch. I'll never get out of
You
that.
can't tackle Clark.
Look at you.
How did he break out of that?
He's running.
And 6 points.
Look at this.
There you go. Beautiful pass.
Matrix style animation.
He is the one.
Yeah, Neo Clark.
Who's that?
Wait a minute, Clark's
He's
throwing
catching it and
Clark
throwing
threw
it.
it to himself.
How's that even
time.
possible?
That's ridiculous.
That's how good he is.
Extra point. Who makes the kick so nice and pretty?
Well, if you
See,
make
Clark wasn't happy with just 6 points. He wanted all
How
7.
you want to
Oh, Clark should have gone for 2.
No doubt.
I think he should take it all the way.
Hey, what
That
the? Doesn't make any sense at all.
Clark guys look alike.
Wait a minute.
Are they brothers?
Wait.
What, Clark?
No.
Oh!
He cloned himself so he could be tackled for once.
That's
For
how
once.
good he is. He had the foresight to know
Only
to stop
Clark can
himself.
tackle Clark.
Yeah.
In your face, everyone else.
Madden NFL 2007. Rated for everyone. EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's a monkey, isn't it? Hey, Rex! Freeze, you dirty blue! No! Hey, I'm here to help. Omega's on the loose, and I think he's infected one of your guys.
Infected? Initiate emergency plan Delta, man.
Ow! What the fuck? I didn't say who. I think it's actually Simmons. That's okay. That's how all our emergency plans begin.
Simmons, get off that gun right now. No. What did you say to me? I said no. How do you like that? No. Well, since you asked, I don't like it at all. First, I'm going to kill you. And then my plan to be leader of the Reds will be complete. After that, I'm going to kill every being in the universe. From now on, everyone will kiss my ass.
When we got to the end, we realized that, you know, there was a lot of backstory there, so it was hard for people to jump into Red versus Blue and watch it because, you know, when you come along and, you know, there's 90 episodes of backstory, it's a little daunting to jump in episode 91, for example. So it's almost kind of a reset, you know, it ends the story and encapsulates it and allows for future projects or other ideas and storylines to come out and hopefully allows more people to watch the show and watch whatever else we may have in the future.
Tex? Church, run! Tex, don't!
You have no idea what kind of trouble you are in.
Wait, Tex, you don't want to do this!
Sheila, are you ready?
All systems online. Ignition coil activated. Starting thrusters.
Launch when ready.
Please take your seats. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Tex, don't do this!
Liftoff.
Goodbye. We have to stop her right now!
No problemo, Blue. Andy there?
I'm here, Coach! What's going on? Tex is hooking up Wyoming's helmet to the computer.
Ready for your job, soldier?
You bet!
All right then, son. Do what you were born to do. Detonate.
Hey, you want me to start from 10 or 3? Come on, let's build it up a little bit. Suspense, it'll kill him. 10! I told you to disable the 9! Not destroy it! 8!
Oh, well, score 1 for the Red Team, I guess.
What about my kid? 6!
All right, score 2.
4! Andy, do not 3! Detonate. Can you see her 2. heading? Do you know where she's going? 1! Tex? Boo! No explosion! That sucked.
Ha-ha! Blammo!
Wow! That explosion was awesome! What explosion? I didn't see it. Do it again. Church, what should we do? Do whatever you want. I'm going home.
Yeah, fuck this. Sarge, are we fighting?
No, Simmons. I think they've had their ass kicked enough for one day. Let's leave some for tomorrow.
Church.
Yeah?
You ever wonder why we're here? You know, Caboose, I used to not care. I just went along with orders and hoped that everything would work out for me. But after all that's happened, you know what I've learned? It's not about hating the guy on the other side because someone told you to. I mean, you should hate someone because they're an asshole, or a pervert, or a snob, or they're lazy, or arrogant, or an idiot, or a know-it-all. Those are reasons to dislike somebody. You don't hate a person because someone told you to. You have to learn to despise people on a personal level. Not because they're red, or because they're blue, but because you know them, and you see them every single day, and you can't stand them because they're a complete and total fucking douchebag.
I meant, why are we up here in the sun when we could be standing down there in the shade?
Oh. Yeah, okay. Let's go stand in the shade.
What are they doing?
What?
I said, what are they doing now?
I don't know, man. Talking. That's all these guys ever do. They just stand around and talk.
What are they talking about?
You know what? I hate you.
Yeah. I hate you too, buddy.
Hey, ladies, get down here. I built a new vehicle from some old warthog parts we had laying around.
It's an ATV. It's awesome.
Front and center on the double. We need help naming this thing. And nothing stupid this time.
I get to name this one.
Why?
Because you named the last one.
Hey, Simmons, just one thing.
What?
Shotgun.
Fuck.